This is a records video for the 1993 V-Spec GTR. I'm doing this as a video because it's much easier than taking photos. So starting out here, this is the export certificate. It's essentially a translated Japanese title. I bought the car while living in Japan in 2016, and from my understanding, I'm the third owner. So I bought it in 2016 with 85,000 kilometers on it. The second owner bought it in 2014 with 81,000 kilometers on it. And the first owner does not show up on the title because it wasn't transferred. It was just titled to them directly. So this is essentially a translated or partially translated Japanese title. So I bought the car in 2016 from a company called GTNet. They are a dealership in Japan. They do have an online presence, but I bought it at a physical location at the dealership near where I lived. This is the original inspection from when I bought it. This is essentially just the dealership running through everything and checking it off before they sell it to you. And if you know Japanese people, they do it incredibly. They do a very thorough job. Before I owned the car, there were some modifications done to it. A Fuji Subo downpipe was placed. Nismo R pads, or R-Tune, they're essentially a more aggressive street pad. Nismo air filter. And a Nismo catalytic converter. And as you can see, I have all the documentation for this. A new head unit as well. As far as service records go, I do have the original manual with the hilarious Japanese caricatures of staying safe while driving. But here's a service manual or record, which does have quite a bit of stuff stapled inside of it. Different times and periods when the previous owners had work done and had checkups and JCI inspections. However, it is all in Japanese, and I did not take the time to go through it and translate it with Google Translate because that would take a long time. I personally had some work done to it at the dealership that I went to, or that I bought it from. I had them change out the clock. The clock lights were out, which is actually a super common thing, so I bought a brand new one and had them install it. And then just some touch-up paint work I had them do as well. Just on the bumpers, just because of road chips and things like that. This right here is where I had some CV boots replaced from on base. As any 25-year-old car gets, the rubber starts to break down a bit. Here's where I had the MAFs changed. So it wasn't idling correctly. So I bought O2 sensors and MAFs. Both of them, or all of them, were completely brand new. But replacing the MAFs fixed it. Then I exported it to the States in 2018, and in April of 19, I had this company go through and change out the remainder of the CV boots. I had an injector O-ring leak, so I had the O-rings changed out, and obviously you can see all complete checkup on the car. All the fluids were changed, and then I had them put on those O2 sensors since I had them and brought them back with me when I returned to the States, and I figured I might as well just put them on. So as you can see, it's not a complete record. However, I do have quite a bit of information on this car. I've owned this car since 2016, so 4 years, and I pretty much know it inside and out. Hopefully you guys are happy with this video, and please let me know if you have any questions.